Shire. What cause
I don't
have
like it
any
when
to
people use
dishonor
that
me?
stuff.
Look,
It's
boats
overpowered.
there! We could sail the waters to Lincoln, sink the ships of any enemies in our way.
What were you told when the guards exiled you?
Oh, scraps of nonsense. I went to screaming. A man grabbed me, said I was an immediate danger to my father. Ha! Horse hooky. Mercian soldiers then shackled me, rode me blindfolded to the River Wash, and told me plainly, start anew elsewhere.
Told me plainly.
In Lincolnshire.
What did they mean?
Oh, some nonsense about me praying for his death, hungry for his inheritance.
Speak plainly, Humboldt. I can't help you if I don't know the full story. You hold no grudge against your father?
No, never. No, I suspect the order for my exile came from on high. Perhaps one of Burgred's final orders before he was deposed.
That would surprise me. Burgred was battling Danes until the end. He had bigger things to worry over.
Perhaps you're right, it was too contained. It must have been King Alfred then.
King Alfred of Wessex? That's another kingdom entirely.
Yes, but Alfred has a fearful hatred of the Danes. He must have heard that I am courting one. A beauty who knows no equal.
Your Dane lady love. Right.
People, stop camping there. Maybe I'd be the best to play. Let me see. I know it. Do you know the Tom Clancy games?
No, I don't have any of those.
Huh. Rainbow Six Siege is good, but the Breakpoint is just bad. European game.
Here's Lincoln, the city of my birth, the cauldron of my present sorrows.
Mercian guards everywhere. Follow me.
Right behind you, Shadow Walker. My heart beats like the drums of your dragon boat. What? Ah, Joe's dead. Can't stand for free this time. Oh, how can a place I once called home be so alien to me now? So hard and wanting. Fear not, Lincoln. I shall make you mine again. Rhoda, come on! Get over here!
There's damp on the air. I fear great clouds will gather soon.
Aye, foul deeds are brewing. Horses can feel it too. Neighing, in their eyes.
That's them being horses, mate.
This town was your home?
It was, and should still be. Oh, to see it now fills my eyes with tears.
Save weeping for prayers. We're not inside yet.
One day I won't have to skulk around this town with my face hidden. I will walk proudly among the people I love. Help!
How was your father the last time you saw him?
He was poorly, but he has the heart of a lion and a... Hunwald! Praise God you live! I do, my dear Reaganhair. Body and soul. Tell my father...
I'm sorry, Lord, but you're
taken.
Weeks ago, Lord.
Who took the Elderman? Was it soldier?
There were men with swords, and those of the cloth. And
Galwina, one of the sisters my father put great faith in. He still had...
Bishop Herefrith among them. He's...
Will we find trouble then?
You mean soldiers and the like?
Right. Who was that fellow?
Reaganhair? He's an old fixture of my...
Run home!
Reaganhair? He's an old fixture of my family's household. Loyal to the end. He helps run the place, and he's known me since I was but a little lordling. A simple fellow, but worth everything. A simple fellow, but worth every inch of his salt.
Lincoln seems a good place to trade.
Does it?
The market is flush with goods.
Yes, it must be. Growing up, we never wanted for anything in my father's home. Bread and poultry and field fruits of all manner. I suppose this is where our servants purchased them. Lincoln's boon was ours as well.
How often did you leave your house, Hunwald?
Oh, from time to time. Yes. Archer! Herefrith! Tell Lord Hunbeor his son has returned!
My lord.
Lord Hun, you should have sent forewarning of your return to avoid the violence that dogs you. Lives might have been spared.
Why so surprised to see my return, Bishop?
Oh, worse than dead. It is my reluctant duty to report the rumor that you were lost in the north. Betting a debt.
I'm not the Dane he's been ploughing, and I don't own a farm.
I know you mean well, Bishop, but there's no cause to insult...
Your mistreat. Sadly, the people of the Shire will hardly be comforted. Now that you have...
I've no patience for insult and rumor. We have come to speak, but...
Lord Hunbior has gone, I'm afraid. He would not say a word to, but...
What on earth do you mean by that?
Your father feared for his life, Hunwald.
How dare you? Eivor is above reproach.
See this from my view, Hunwald. This does not, in my estimation, imply
If I meant to murder you, these stones would be slick with your gore already.
Such violence. Good heavens. Gods must have purpose for you.
Hunwald, your father was at my hospice for a time, but he left...
Come, Abbess.
Take care, my...
Stay within these... I'll have a look around.
If my father spent time at the host, talk to them. You're dead.
Hunwald's father was recuperating here not long ago. Someone may have seen him depart. And need to get on the other side.
Yeah, I'm about to go play with someone else's here.
Alright, buddy.
Are you the head sister?
Aye. And I'm not too comforted by the sight of you. It's bad enough I've got...
No harm will come to you at the...
I'd be risking my neck telling you anything. And if my head...
Your elderman would agree. So the sooner I find him, the more quick...
That's a pleasant thought. Our lord was in a bad way here. Then, quite against my instruction, some guard... There's no working bathhouse in
Ruins.
I pray you've...
Hey now! You're finished!
It's Champlain, Atlan!
We should be raising it! Flee on! Gafunen! For your relief! Hey! Finish you!
Tunnels, if you ask me. What choice do we have? At least this way, they'll leave us be.
They killed one. For you!
These tunnels run deep. Was the Alderman fleeing to a hideaway beneath Lincoln?
Damn it!
Guards here are vigilant.
More Mercians traipsing across our routes. You're finished.
Shoot the rat down! Stomp on the... I don't do mercy! I'm surrounded by idiots!
Stay away from me! You can't just scamper away from me.
Was fighting here. About what? A violent struggle between nobles and bandits. The bandits didn't fare so well. A noble's cloak with the image of a swan. Looks like the alderman passed this way.
Fucking hell.
I know a lonely door that would love to meet this king. A Saxon nobleman paid some bandits for permission to sneak through these tunnels on their way to Bolingbroke Castle. Mercian nobles made a deal with some bandits, paid them hush money to let them sneak through these caves. When the time came, the bandits ambushed the nobles. But it didn't end well for the bandits. In the struggle, the Alderman's cloak was torn off. But he got away and headed east for Bolingbroke Castle. That's my best lead.
That's my best lead. Weak.
fresh air.
I wish they hit me.
I'm on the right track. That keep is well protected.
As a true born king, born in a time of wolves, you have earned a long rest. There now, my lord. All is prepared. Shall we begin the washing? Hey, who comes? Welcome, stranger. Are you here to pay tribute to our Lord Ealdorman?
Your Ealdorman is long past the days of good conversation.
Yet still he makes good company. I've been instructed to wash at...
Instructed by whom?
Soldiers. They brought him here as he protested.
Hunwald deserves to know that he's owed an inheritance.
All in good...
No, not...
When the guards put him in my care, I was told to keep all this a secret. When I asked who gave these orders...
I've seen all I need to.
Of course. You're welcome to search through his effects.
I'll find something. I don't know what this is, and I'd rather not ask.
Yes, I thought the same. Troubling.
Foul. Rat droppings everywhere.
Even in death, my lord is a friend to all of God's creatures.
Dried herbs and berries, pressed into powder.
The time between my lord's departure and his burial is longer than usual. My lord must keep up appearances for his upcoming rites.
A box of musty clothing, and a brooch with a crest. The house of the ferocious swan. This will do.
That will
I'll
do.
return this brooch to Hunwald in Lincoln. I hope the poor boy can withstand such ill news.
Trying to be.
Eivor!
Your father's dead.
Wait, what?
The sigil of Hunbjorn's house.
No. No, this cannot be.
Oh, you poor boy.
I am a man, Archer! Do you hear me? I am a man and I am my father's son! Do not forget it!
He's been dead for some time. That was obvious by the state of his corpse. One of you knows more than you're letting on.
I'm sorry, Hunwald. I had already asked a priest to administer last rites when your father disappeared.
What?
I didn't tell you sooner because
You lied to me!
You silly, sobbing mooncalf. Will you never...
Lord have mercy on that woman. She should have said something.
You need a new alderman here.
For once we find an nobles here will convene a Shire moot to select a new candidate.
Explain how this works.
A moot is a meeting of lords. We convene from time to time to steer the course of our Shire.
But between our troubles in Lincoln and the
Someone in this... If I have to assemble an army to make sure this meeting is not an ambush...
The Shire moot is a lawful, godly assembly. Hunwald will be safe, as will you be.
Apart from Hunwald, who else?
If I may be so bold, I should like to put my name forward.
I will offer my name as well. My family has ancient ties, and I am proud to say I have forged...
Good. My priest will spread word of the moot across the Shire, and will...
Do visit my estate, Eivor. I have something for you.
I'll find the time.
Eivor!
It's the word Christ, I'll pay...
I deeply regret my churlish ways when we first met.
Love is a difficult feeling to command.
Yes, quite. In any case...
With Hunbjorn's death an open secret, Hunwald's enemies may strike again. I should find him before they do. Archer, where is Hunwald?
I tried to console him, but he pushed me away. I love the boy, I do. But I fear what would happen if he took his father's title. I saw him ride north, following the paved Roman road.
Hunwald loved you like family and...
In my way, I was trying to protect him.
Oath and ale.
That's not normal.
I must pray forgiveness for my God. The Lord lifts up the meek. We must...
That's the one! Kill!
Surveying the area.
These woods, Father. Oh, these woods. I remember... Eivor, what a pleasant surprise.
He's
Would
paced.
you drink with me?
Hunwald.
Come, sit. Stay with me a while and contemplate...
Absolutely. Contemplate.
Contemplate the view.
The view. Paul, I agree with it. You agree with it.
Collect yourself, Hunwald. There's many a man in Lincolnshire who would pay to see your head on a pike.
Well, they can wait a moment.
Do not gorge on grief, nor give in to sadness, but let your aching love light the mead of your eyes and lead you to triumph.
That is quite lovely.
That sounds a bit gay.
My father would have liked you. He liked all those who could swing a sword and speak a verse with ease.
I would have liked to have...
He and I used to wander up this way all the time. He would take me hunting, and I would catch the most wretched little things if I caught anything at all.
I was a rubbish hunter. But he always said he was proud. Each and every time.
A toast. To your father, Lord Hunbeorth of Lincolnshire. He may have dwindled from this world in death, but in life he was as stalwart as this tree.
The white old oak. Yes.
Skull.
Skull.
And then my father's...
Alright, come on.
You know what?
After you.
Nothing like drinking and riding to jostle your troubles away.
And the contents of your gut.
Abilities. So, Assassin's. Oh no, I don't want that shit. Fuck that, man.
Now come and enjoy the splendor of my Shire.
You Saxons and your tiny splendor. You've never seen mountains, have you? Or deep fjords, like a giant's axe wound. Or towering falls that steam in the dead of winter. Snow sparkling like a blanket of jewels. That is splendor.
Well, if your homeland is so splendorful, why come to England at all?
You can't grow crops on a blanket of jewels.
Ha! Very true.
I'll admit, your countryside does take the breath away.
Quite so, quite so. I love this land. And should I follow my father's footsteps, I shall do my solemn duty to protect her. I know many think me foolish, inexperienced. But I would ask that they judge me by my future hopes, not my past reputation. If I am given sway over this land and show myself to be a poor leader, shame me, punish me, of course. But give me that chance. My God, I just want to have that chance.
What was that?
Birds, Eivor! Has no one told...
Quiet. Stop here. Right. I'll find the trouble before it finds us.
Oi! Stay down. Close.
Zunin, guide me.
Hide a fight, Humboldt! Down!
Eivor!
That's twice they've...
And twice failed.
We had luck. But if you're not more careful, they will succeed. Someone in Mercia wants you dead. And they'll kill anyone in the way to see it done.
Yes, including my dear Swanborough, my lady love. Come, let us hurry away.
I'm serious, Hunwald. Are you hearing me?
Plain and clear. Follow me.
Hunwald, are you sure this place is safe?
The safest spot in the Shire, yes. Here I am with a chance to be Alderman, but I have yet to prove myself worthy. To you, to the Shire, to her. I can do nothing without my darling lady. You've made me realize how much I've neglected her through this fatal stupor of mine.
This I must see for myself.
Oh, thank the heavens! There she is!
Hunwald! I thought for sure you'd be dead. Why didn't you send word?
It has been far too long, my little jewel. I'm so very sorry for that.
I'm fine, my love. I wilted without you, but still I grow. And who is this?
Ah, yes. I am proud to present Eivor of the Raven clan.
Hello, Eivor. A pleasure to meet you.
You really have been courting a Dane. It's a side of you I didn't expect.
People say we're an odd couple. I do not care much what people say.
As every boat needs an anchor, every man needs his Swanborough. The light of my life. Eivor has been my champion as I stake my
What's happened?
My father is dead.
Oh, my love,
And someone in your shire wants to make...
Let them try. I'll cut...
A shire moot will soon be held.
What if I left it all behind, my love? Forget my father's seat. What if I stayed here with you?
Hunwald, no. This shire must be led with courage and heart.
We had a deal, Hunwald. My aid for an oath. If you want to stake your claim here, then I have no reason to lend you my sword.
I'm sorry. My will falters from time to time. After...
Lie down, love.
Keep watch over that one. Men have come for him more than once.
My blade will keep him safe.
I don't doubt it.
What is it, a fight?
Hyah!
Welcome to my estate, old friend.
Thane Elfgard. It's an impressive amount of land you oversee.
Quite right. I often get lost swimming to my island in this flowing sea of wheat.
You said you had something to show me when we last spoke. What did you mean?
Yes, I did. Observe. This fine specimen belonged to our beloved Elderman Hunbeort, before his untimely passing. He left it here when we last hunted together. I now wish you to have it.
It's a beautiful weapon.
I thought you might like... Now, take it and come here. Leave aside talk of...
We're hunting of...
Both, if you like. To be plain, Eivor, a great bear has been badgering my estate for weeks. I must do away with it, if only to prevent a future tragedy.
You brought me here to hunt a bear?
Yes, and I'm so pleased you agreed to come. I suspect you know better than most that I have what it takes to lead this Shire. Though its line of kings is old and ended, the people of this land still teems with life, with promise. But today, the Shire languishes. It needs the guidance of new blood.
Like me.
Sorry?
I'm the definition of new blood. If maybe I should put my name in for Elderman.
There it is, that dark sense of humor. Blunt as a hammer, eh? Like the one carried by your thunder god. I don't recall the name.
Go on.
What I mean to say is, I enjoy the company of your people. Or people like you. What little I've seen of them. And I don't care what stuffy fools like Herefriv and Hunwald say. You Danes are damn decent people. Not dense at all.
Kind of you to notice.
I remember when the Danes first arrived, not long ago. The locals were terrified.
Are we hunting, Alfgar? Or is it your hope that I'll braid your hair?
Hunting, definitely. The bear's lair should be nearby.
Have a look, Sunan.
Ah, my old friend Grim. How wonderful to see you here. What a pleasant surprise.
What surprise? I came as you requested.
Yes, and how is Grimsby?
I can't speak for all Danes, but I am well, and itching for a hunt as you may...
Yes, that's right. Very good. Speaking of Danes, perhaps you know each other.
It is good to meet you, Grim.
Hey, Eivor. Did he lure you here as well with the
Yes, hunting a bear.
There's a cave just up the hill there.
If the beast is as large as Elf...
I'm game. Let's get a new... There's all manner of beasts in this forest. If we don't find the bear, we'll find something worth our supper.
I have a divine rule over the land on my estate. God shall provide. Have no worry.
Huh? This is the threshold of the beast's home. There's no doubting that. Wolves.
Wolves everywhere. And not a bear in sight.
Eivor, there's something you'll want to see.
Is that? That's smoke! My God! My estate is burning like a twig!
Soon to be a sea of fire.
Eivor! You're skilled enough, and I can't tell you how to handle this, but please! My God, help me with this!
I'm in this fight with you. A clutch of puny Mercians don't frighten me.
My people are fleeing! They must get to safety!
Someone waited until you were away to set you free.
No paradise where you're going! Brothers! Burn! Watch out!
The men who would see you burn are great.
What a mess. A sea of ashes.
You're a man of many riches, Alp.
To be sure.
The Shire moot will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well. Elfgar! Careful! The Shire moot will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well.
Töntä Lincoln to see that it goes well.
Ibi in campo.
Archer, is everything ready?
The Shire moot will soon begin.
Yes. When will the boat begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Me? By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates.
It's an important vote for your people.
I value competent and righteous leadership.
Anyone but Hunwald, you mean?
I love Hunwald, as I love my own kin. But I would not put a stone in his care. I pray that God guides your vote today.
How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright that you have come to break us from our deadlock?
I have, Lord. Have you any advice before our vote?
Lord Hundbaelor was a bold and honest man, if somewhat reckless. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
King Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't you?
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today shall have his full blessing.
He's learning fast. Good man. Good evening, Alfgard.
But I do need it. The vote is closer than a cat's whisker.
It's a difficult choice, Alfgard. Know that I won't make it lightly.
Good, good. But let me say unreservedly that I am the man who will lead Lincolnshire.
I don't doubt your conviction. Grim, good to see...
A hearty hello, Drenger. Seems Britain is getting...
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim?
He is. And a good man as well. But I cast my stone for the bishop.
The bishop?
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid...
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its former glory.
Fare you, Lord.
My prayers are fervent and my will is strong, Eivor. If I am...
There's more to good leadership than merit. You must be strong and stern and willing.
Of course, of course. Strength. I shall rise above the people.
That's good to hear. Bishop, I'm surprised to hear you vouch for me, Bishop.
I surprised myself, to be honest. But I felt under my guide. God knows the love that...
Quite a gambit.
Well, then.
3 men, 3 possible futures. Which of these sad puppets will dance best when you call upon them? It's not for myself I must cast this stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need? You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself. All 3 have strengths and weaknesses. Though tinged with arrogance, Alfgar is competent and wealthy. He'd be a good Elderman, but a faithful ally? Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever. Both go a long way. The bishop can be stuffy and wallows in Christian piety. But he is what? Hunwald is not the most. Both go. Lead your Shire with pride for.
It is decreed by this lawful Shire moot that the Alderman of Lincolnshire shall be son of our dear and departed Lord Hundbjorn, Lord Hunwald of Lincolnshire.
I don't know what to say. I miss my father. I'd sooner see him standing here than...
Let us all raise our cup. As all well know, this Shire moot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the results. Our good and noble friend, Arthelswith.
A septic rot has overtaken this Shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace! What is this?
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast! For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive! Steel yourself.
Is this how that guard welcomes a new Elderman?
Get behind if you can! Fight for that!
Bastard bishop. What's his endgame? This one's gone. Polish your ass, Hunwald. The Alderman's seat is yours. As your war council, I suggest you waste no time in catch.
We should first bury...
That choice?
Yes. Yes, of course.
I am at a loss for words. A trusted man of the cloth. I will pray for these martyrs, and tend to the remaining wounded. until the last man walks free.
Be well, Archer.
And you, Eivor. May God, or the gods, protect you.
Multi autem sunt in numero, sed mente sua ad modum tenues esse.
Amore a tutti, bella talla, paccate di pili.
Condemnabitur inconvenientes calciamentas sunt mihi. Bono autem ut Deus vult hoc esse, heic patiar in nominis sui gloriam.
When I grow up, Yo, Tanner. Sorry, I was just rolling smoke. Turns out that means the person using it has a small win. How did you know that I was thinking about what he was saying? Like, I wonder what he's saying. I was like, I wonder what that guy's saying in my head. Weird. Why can't I buy that one? Oh, just pay you. I already maxed out the skill tree now. I'd rather you than me, mate. You telepathic, fuck that shit. I don't want to see in anyone's mind. My granddad died this morning. He had dementia and what's it called? COVID. He got PK'd by COVID. Fucking savage. What have you been up to anyway? You have a good Christmas and that?
Attack, and in broad daylight.
What news, Hunwald?
We've learned that Herewrith rode for the fort at Annikastre following the massacre. I have assembled a field there. Quite a large one, in fact. They eagerly await your orders, Eivor.
You mean your orders, Eldon?
Ah, yes, that's right. My orders.
Who can say? Ride with me to your camp.
Herewrith was a friend of my father's and always so dear to me.
I'll get my own horse
I don't understand what possessed him.
He invoked the name of an ancient order before his men attacked. I know exactly what possessed him.
Do you?
It's not a story for now.
This will send waves of disgust through all the parishes of Mercia. Herefrith is a new and ugly stain on the bishopric.
Your Christ was an interesting man, if a little soft. But stranger still,
yeah,
I've met so few Christians like him.
Today has been a boon, Eivor. In spite of everything, I now know my father's spirit still burns within me. It's thanks to you I know this. When songs are sung of the day Lincolnshire was saved, your name will ripple through every stanza.
Don't be hasty, Hunwald. One verse of our song remains unsung. The din of battle beckons.
You pagans and your appetite for battle. I certainly don't share it. I worry what diabolical feast the bishop has in store.
Don't let that poxy bishop worry you. With Eivor beside us, he'll be victuals before long. How has Atja taken all this? She and Herevrik were so close.
She must feel as though the devil himself attacked her monastery. The poor lady.
We spoke briefly. Her spirits were low, but her work carried on. I think she'll be fine.
Manipulated
Who's
by
the turf this time, eh? Don't want to freeze to death here.
Is it going to be, what sort of style is it going to be like? Is it going to be like
Here's the
50?
camp, do you see? The Fiat will soon be ready for action.
I enjoyed 50.
Give them mead and let them rest. There's hard fighting ahead.
Our warsmith has arrived. The Fiads are ready to fight.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Chieftain Eivor.
Should be able to.
If they fight,
and is
of course,
are we ready?
We attack now.
Our first.
Well, 15's not like the original where you click. It's like turn-based attacks, is it? Well, yeah, I guess so. But I always remember 15. Like, I never liked Final Fantasy because it was all turn-based attacks, like. But at 15 they changed it slightly, and I enjoyed it.
To me, holy warriors of Lincolnshire!
The best way to breach is with a battering ram. I should help it along.
Arrows coming! Shields up! Look out! Take cover!
Yeah, I never really like. I tried 7 and all that. I didn't like it though. It just bored me. Ram was great Pokemon.
Grace!
I know they're really like a massive game.
Take cover!
I got the new Final Fantasy 7 as well, but well, the remaster or whatever it is. I still struggled with that. I was like, fuck.
Shields up! Coming! Grace! Look out! Shields!
That's annoying at all.
Look out! Oil!
Oh shit.
Arrows coming! Oil! Look out! Incoming oil!
Oh nice. Yeah, I will go back to it. I fought this big robot thing. Bloody well hard.
Grace!
Yes, now we can go and get out of my way, turd.
Fight until your livers and your mouths!
Slay everyone, leave no man alive. Attack it with lightning. I wish I bloody could attack with lightning, dude. Wait, you fucker. I think they don't stop. They keep spawning in, so I'll be here like for like 12 days. Go past that. Yeah, just keep respawning in. Oh mate, it's worth it. I mean, it's like if you want to like spend hours doing everything, it's easily 150-hour game if you take your time with it. Well, no, I'd say about 110 hours. Depends how quickly you go through it. I'm on just under 80 hours at the minute. Give up any XP from you. Little tip though, before you hit the ground when you do jumps, hold pause and it negates any full damage at a certain distance. How the fuck did I destroy that then? I've got, oh, for fuck's sake.
Has gone mad. Give up, you shit!
What's going on with my, there you go.
Damn you! Pay for your sins!
My internet's playing up, I think.
Point me to the bishop.
No
No one else
I
need
can't
die today.
connect to the chat.
He's in the chapel there.
Let no one leave that church without facing judgment.
outside must be barred.
My net's been dog shit. What's going on with it?
Locked from the other side.
To respite, Lord, please. Our battle is lost. Continue the work of God, my boy. Kill this pagan! Can't hold out.
I can't see anything if
I
you put,
died
even
the
if you
day
can
I
hear me. I
hid
don't know.
behind these robes, this cross.
For some reason.
To bring the light of my order to a wider view, I debased my... clawed my way to the top of this I should have lived as the ancient dead. That's the folly of mankind here. We should have learned to enjoy it.
Bloody ancient arseholes! Is it? Oh, it's right next to me.
Eivor. Is the bishop dead?
He bled too little and talked too much. Now he's gone.
I won't miss him. But Atcha will need some time to grieve.
To restart the stream because